Hi, friends. I hope you're doing well. I'm Trevor, and I'm incredibly grateful to share a little bit of my journeys here and document some of the things that I have been learning. And yeah, I'm super grateful here. And for this post, I would like to touch on resilience, especially in this context of the pandemic, where all of us literally are going through challenges and or suffering, or at times even failures. I think we all of us need to learn from each other, especially as millennials, right? So it's my small reflections here, and thank you for watching. So I think resilience, to give a summary or a brief definition, is the ability to jump back from suffering or adversity or challenges or even failures in life, right? And to come back to your quote unquote normal state and perform at your best and so on, right? So to share from my context, and I grew up as a introvert most of the time, and at school I used to do badly, especially in maths and so on, and I was not a maths person. I was more of an English, history, or arts person. So it was naturally not in my genes to to perform well in maths. So I used to suffer lots of stress and come home and cry and so on. So I used to grow up with my grandparents, and I'm incredibly grateful to their values, the values that they have taught me, and so on. But also the challenging part was there was lots of expectation to perform and be a good person, basically, right? So I think it was sometimes not possible to live up to their expectations and or standards. So over time, what I have learned is this, and I think it's good to share some of the things that I have learned that's helping me a lot. So number one is to have a larger goal. You can call it purpose, right? So is to have a purpose in life. For me, it's like the ability to help my friends and a few friends, whatever happens in life. So I'm someone who derives lots of energy and motivation and also happiness from helping literally anybody, but especially my friends who might be going through a tough time or who might need my time, right? So this has helped me a lot in this context of the pandemic. So being in my context as a PhD researcher in the US, it is lots of pressure, but um, I have seen especially challenges and even failures in this context of the pandemic, and it was tough to survive that. But I have learned these lessons that you can have a larger goal and purpose, which will help you, to really situate your purpose, yeah, and goal in life, and what you want to do with your life. So that's my larger point, that you need to have a larger goal and figure out what it is like in your context. Do you want to be an empathetic person? Is that your definition of larger idea and purpose and goal in life? And is that giving you happiness, right? So you need to figure that out. um, or is it about for you making lots of money, right? So for each person, the definition of their success and their larger purpose differs. So for me, it's about being the most empathetic person. So yeah, you need to figure that out. And number two is gradually improving on a daily basis. So at times there is so much pressure that we try to push all at once and feel it's a lot, and we might give up at times. So number two is to improve gradually. You don't have to like improve 10 times or 20 times or 100 times in a given day. We can grow at least 1% each day, and that can give us energy and motivation take the fight on and keep growing and keep moving. So yeah, number two, improving gradually. Number three is about giving yourself lots of space to grow, right? So especially growing up in a South Indian context, it was tough to manage the expectations around you, and lots of unwanted expectation at times. And there may be good expectations from your parents, your friends, and peer circles, and so on, right? So it's sometimes expectations look good, but it's not doable or it's not possible immediately, right? So especially in this context of the pandemic, I'm sure there are lots of expectations, especially if you are millennial, and you're a younger person and you have to keep on growing in your work or studies and every aspect of your life. So number three is giving yourself the space to grow, right? So, and the last point is, for me, what I found helpful in this context of the pandemic is to say no to things that you cannot control, or the things that you cannot do, right? So there are external factors that affect our happiness or affect our energy and our motivation and so on. So it's good to say no to those things that we cannot control, and only concentrate about things that we can really control. So friends, these are the things that I have found very helpful, especially in this context of challenge of the pandemic, right? So to summarize, have a larger goal, and what does it mean to you to become a better person every day, right? So, and number two, keep improving gradually. Number three, give yourself lots of space to grow as a person. And number four is to say no to the factors that you cannot control, and only devote your energy and concentrate on only things that you can control, right? So yeah, this I think contributes to how you become a resilient person, or how you can really jump back from challenges and or failures. Thank you, friends, for watching, and feel free to share with your friends and loved ones if you feel it's useful. And I'll be posting more, and also please subscribe if you like the content. And yeah, have a great day. I hope you find motivation and enough happiness. Bye bye.